friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melody and welcome to my Simple Valley home. In today's video, we are going to be doing a little HomeGoods haul, and we're also going to be doing a decorate with me for spring, another one. We're going to be tackling my powder room, and I recently wallpapered this powder room so you guys get to see the transformation of this beautiful space. So let's go ahead and dive into HomeGoods haul. I picked up some beautiful items. If you missed that video of me shopping there, I'll leave it in the description box down below, but let's do this. And I think I'm going to start with the beautiful pictures. Okay, here is my first picture that I picked up from HomeGoods. It's this lovely little kitty. Isn't she precious? It is a canvas print, and it's made to look like a painting. Look at the beautiful texture of this. It was $14.99, and I have two pretty cats myself, Seema and Lola, my two babies. So I have this in the entryway, and I added a little thrifted mirror and this beautiful vessel that I added last year for Christmas. I just switched up the florals to some spring flowers that I got from my local nursery, Lanahan Nursery. And I also added these beautiful floral ferns, floral ferns. I will have those in the description box down below. They are dried real ferns, and they just make it look so realistic. So here's my painting in the entryway, and she's all ready for spring. Okay, my next art piece that I picked up for $12.99 is this gorgeous sketch art. It's a still life of a fruit and a little teapot, and it's just gonna be so good in my kitchen. It has a matting background and also this stunning gold frame. I love the size of it. It's just sitting in my kitchen right now. It's giving me like a lived-in look. Draw me also to this picture, not only is it just looks like handmade. It doesn't look like something that's printed. It looks like an actual real artist took their hands to this piece and just made something extra special. My final artwork that I picked up, I'm sure you guys saw at the end of the video of all the beautiful pictures that I was sharing with at HomeGoods. This one I had to pick up. I could not leave it behind, being that it was only $40. First of all, besides the landscape art of how stunning it is, and it's given me such a beautiful garden feel, is the fact that it's like almost like a canvas print behind glass. I don't know if you guys can see the texture and just the way how it's painted. The frame is perfection. I love that it is like an inlaid, almost like a walnut and a rustic gold frame. This is going on my buffet this year. I can't wait for you guys to see how it looks up against my gold frame that I used for Christmas time. I'm using so many textures and feels of spring, and it just enhances this picture so much. So for $40, and the size, I don't know if you guys can see it sitting on my fireplace, it's a huge piece. So not necessarily have to be on my buffet. I can put this even in my dining room next year. So if you see this print at HomeGoods, do not hesitate to pick it up, because it is gorgeous. Okay, my next item that I picked up, it was spring florals. I had to be looking for ones that were going to be used in my entryway. I wanted something vibrant and fresh and just brought that spring look to life in my entryway. I recently decorated my entryway for spring, and I did a gallery wall. If you missed that video, I will leave it in the description box. But these florals are so good. They are really realistic. They're by the Martha Stewart brand. I believe they're $12.99 for a bunch, but this is how stunning it came up. I'm sure you guys probably thought that you could reach through the video and just smell these fresh roses. That's how realistic they look. They're just the perfect like pastel pink, and paired in this glass vessel. I could even put water in here and it would just look so realistic. So if you guys haven't been to HomeGoods and picked up any spring florals, I highly suggest you go get them before they run out, because they are just that good. My next item is this beautiful candle vessel. I'm going to be doing a lot of pastel pinks for spring this year, and this color is like almost like a vibrant lilac pink purple. It's giving me undertones of rose. And the smell is called Rye, Rye Blossom and Violet. It was for $14.99 and it smells amazing. It is a 3-wick candle. It's just giving me like antique glass. And then the color is just really good. And I wish you guys could smell this. Oh, I can't wait to light it up. It is going to be so good for spring. For my hand towel, I like to decorate different hand towels for each season. I couldn't find ones that were specifically made for the bathrooms. I felt like it was like a little bit too bathroomy. I don't know why. Does that sound weird? It's supposed to be for a bathroom. But anyways, I went to the kitchen section and I saw this so pretty hand towel. Not only is it like kind of like a relaxed look, but it's the colors that I'm going to be using in this space. And it's very soft and perfect. So here is this. This is the hand towel. It came in a pack of 2, $12.99 for 2 of them. It's a waffle knit texture and it's got a frayed, relaxed edge. And also the flowers are so cute, because my wallpaper has these flowers and this undertone of color and then the green. And of course I always have to add a little pop of blue into my spaces. As you know, I love blue and white. Speaking of hand soaps, I picked up some for spring as well. We're gonna be using this cutie little rabbit printed one in my powder room. It's $6.99. I love this brand. I also like using foam soap in my powder room. I just feel like it's like easier on your hands to wash off. And it's by Michael Design Works. It was $6.99. I'm going to be using a lot of green in the powder room. And of course you have to have rabbits for spring, and it's just so pretty. The packaging is so cute. The next one is, it's $3.99 and it's rose, poppy, and vanilla. But I loved the print of it. It's very spring with the roses, the pinks, the butterflies. Okay, so my last item that I picked up from HomeGoods is a beautiful blanket, a throw blanket. I'm all for adding new textures and feels into my living room space just to give it a new, fresh spring look. And I loved this towel. Not towel. Blanket. I don't know why I keep saying towel. Sorry. Anyways, it is so soft. It's almost too soft for spring, but I love it so much. It's going to be hanging in the back of my couch. And come on guys. Is this not giving you cottage Nancy Meyers aesthetic all over it? Like, how cool. Let me set the camera back so you guys can get the feel. Okay, so you get to see my decor. Hello. This is very bad. I still have yet to decorate in my bedroom. It's kind of like a catch-all space, but let's talk about this blanket. How pretty is this? Okay, I'm gonna try to see if I can get it where you guys can see the textures and feels. There we go. It's chenille, and look at the really pretty edging, like the tassels, or I don't know, the fringe, what's called, yeah, fringe, not tassels. God, I can't talk today, sorry, fringe. It's green and white, and then the other side is a reversed white and green. And it is just so soft and cozy, and I just want to snuggle up with this. There is a blue one that you guys could find. It was $24.99, and it's just really nice. It's a really high quality blanket, and it's, again, my colors for spring this year is green. Leave a comment down below. What colors were you drawn to this year for spring? Green, blue, pink. I want to hear it all. I'm kind of going all over the place. Whatever sparks me joy this year, that's what I'm decorating with. And I could not be thrilled of how everything turned out. So this is my $24.99 blanket, and I love it. Let's go ahead and head downstairs and do a decorate with me for my powder room. go ahead and talk about how beautiful this space is. I really wanted to film this space for you guys by wallpapering, but unfortunately it takes 2 people to hang up wallpaper. Definitely recommend that. And this space, as you can tell, is not very big. So it'd be very difficult for me to film with a camera and then the ladders in the way and everything. I am planning on wallpapering my dinette. So when that is the case, I will definitely film that space because it's much bigger. But what I'm going to do for you guys, just to kind of give you guys a couple tips and tricks in this space to kind of help you guys achieve your wallpaper goals, I'm going to link as much as I can down in the description box. All the videos I watch, I will even type up a little couple tips and tricks on what to use and look out for, and then also the tools that I used in this space. The number one thing that I can definitely tell you that is very important when you guys are shopping for your wallpaper is you want to make sure you read the description and also the overall reviews very carefully, because that is very important when you guys are shopping for your wallpaper. There's 2 main reasons why. One, if you're dealing with peel and stick, you want to make sure that it is good, high quality wallpaper. You really don't want to go for the cheapy stuff, especially something that you want in long term in this space. The second thing that you want to look for is the reviews on whether the seams are lined up. Like my wallpaper had really good reviews and we were able to line up the seams, making sure that each little piece is laid out properly. So to the naked eye, it looks like a consistent look versus like choppy and just unmatched pieces. I hope this is helpful for you. I am so sorry that I was not able to film too much in this space. Again, it is very small. It would be very hard for me to do. I tried to do it and it was just like pretty much our heads were in the way. But again, my dinette is a big open space. So without further ado, let's go ahead and finish decorating this space for spring. Again, I left everything in the description box down below. And I want your guys' comments. What do you think of this wallpaper? Is it beautiful? Because I am in love with it. It is such a cozy cottage collective look. It was something that was unexpected to add to this space because I already picked out my paint colors. So the fact that everything matched and just became like this beautiful space is just giving me so much joy.
Let's start decorating my powder room. Bring some spring freshness in this space. We are going to start with my little cottage shelf. I recently picked up this really beautiful painting from Hobby Lobby from their spring line. The colors were spot on by enhancing the creams and tans from my wallpaper. When I'm decorating, I'm always trying to modify something, upcycle something. And I decided I had this topiary that I've used year after year. I took it apart and I added greenery that I got from Hobby Lobby. I simply took some stems and I cut them apart and then I wired it to the top. Creating this topiary not only was an upcycle way to make your space feel different, but it was also very inexpensive. One thing I love about spring is adding all the little wildlife sprinkled throughout your home. And so when I spotted this little bird from Goodwill, I knew I had to pick him up. He was $1.99. He needed a little bit of work, but he was so worth it. Isn't he the most precious thing ever? He's just the cutest little thing up on this shelf, and I'm excited to have him in this little space. If you look at the painting very closely, besides the creaminess, you can also see an undertone of sagey green. So I'm going to be pulling that color through the painting by using a candlestick. To add more greenery and texture, we are going to be using the same spring flowers that I used last year. I'm just going to switch it up just a little bit to give it a different feel. These are my go-to flowers for spring in this space because they have beautiful rosebuds that look like they're about ready to bloom, and they are such a subtle, soft look for this space.
Now that my green tones are in this space, I still want to carry this beautiful sagey green into this basket. And the easiest way to do that is usually my go-to, especially for bringing textures, that cottage eclectic look, is any type of ribbon. So I picked this one up from Hobby Lobby. It's given me that beautiful sagey green that I've been craving in this space. It's a little bit of like a natural look. It's got a little bit of velvet, and it is so like just light and airy and perfect for this space. To attach it in the basket, I decided to use like a floral wire that I folded into like a U, and I'm gonna place it as so in the basket. Rather than tying it here, I felt like it was able to be like a little bit more perched up and easy to slide in and out, and it just makes that like effortless look.
The final item that we are going to be using on this cottage shelf is this thrifted ironstone. This is one of my favorite pieces because it's just so old looking, and it brings a sense of like hominess. And look how it just pulls the colors out of that wallpaper, and it still adds a different texture.